Hey everybody, Rich Lovell with the Vacaville Baseball Barn, Master Instructor with Epstein Hitting System. And today I want to clarify something that we've all heard. And how many times have you heard, hey, you're popping up because you're dropping your back shoulder. You're doing this because you're dropping your back shoulder. And something you've heard from me many, many times is you have to drop this back shoulder in order to get to lower pitches. You know, and the lower the pitch, the lower the back shoulder, or the higher the front elbow, front shoulder, and so forth. So what I want to do is trying to clarify that, because as we progress, and if we don't progress as instructors, we're doing a disservice to our clients and our players. And as I think about this more and more, and talking with Jake and some of the other master instructors, these are things that come up in my mind that is tilting and dropping the same thing. And I've come to the conclusion that there is a difference. And that difference being is when we begin our swing, after we've come into our launch position, and we begin to rotate the lower body and then our upper body begins to get pulled through, we tilt on our axis. And we tilt meaning that our body is going to lean towards the plate, and as it does, it tilts the shoulders down lower. What I believe, and this is something that as I was listening to my friend Ron Sullivan talk, was he was talking about how you get stuck back here. And this occurred to me with a player about 2-3 days ago. I had him and his front shoulder started coming up. And this is something that he's been fighting, was doing really, really well on, but as he landed, front shoulder was up, and it occurred to me, his back shoulder is dropping. So, and maybe sometimes we refer to this as collapsing the backside. So basically what's happening is he's cheating. He's starting his swing early, so he's out of sequence. He's got his front shoulder up. Maybe his back elbow is dropping down a little bit too early, which is pushing this down or pushing the front shoulder up, and he's in this position really early. So to me, this is dropping the back shoulder, as opposed to if I get here and then I turn and rotate, and I can see that my right shoulder as a right-handed hitter is now lower because I'm tilting on my axis. So if you're dropping your back shoulder, collapsing your backside, getting stuck, pulling your elbow through, anything of that nature, you have to remember it goes back to the basics. And we might even call this a fundamental. But you go back to the basics of when your front foot lands, toe then heel. When my heel lands and my back knee pinches in and starts pulling my heel up, then I've got to have this front shoulder down. I've got to keep my hands back here by my shoulder until my lower body initiates. And that's going to be key. If you're trying to create more bat speed, more power, that is key. If you're trying to create more bat speed to gain more exit velocity, that is key. So keep in mind, dropping the back shoulder is something that is happening during your launch phase, and the shoulder is back here with the front shoulder up when you're initiating your swing. Work on that, continue to get better. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to this channel, share it with your family, friends, and teammates, and then check us out on Facebook for upcoming events.